welcome to our 360 Creative Flow practice, a practice that's going to take us all the way around the mat in just one sequence. So roll out your mat, grab some water, and don't forget to comment below with any questions, comments you have. Even if it's in the middle of a practice, you can always pause the video, put your question there. I see all the comments, all the questions that come through. So even if I don't give it to it in that moment, I will get to it, but I don't want you to forget it. Okay? So let's get started standing at the tops of our mats. So we come into our mountain pose, and because this is a quick class, I won't be cueing too much about alignment, mainly just breath and the posture name. But know if it is ever too fast for you, you can use the slow tool to slow the video down, or think of it as a nice challenge, and you can always repeat the video. So just keep that in mind. All right, here we go. Mountain pose. Arms by your sides, palms forward. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And a deep breath out. Two more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Last one in. And out. Blink your eyes open if they are closed. Let's come into extended mountain pose. Reach the arms overhead and then draw the right knee up for one-legged mountain. The right knee is lifted as high as it can go, as comfortable as it can go, and the foot is flexed. Press down evenly through that left foot and slowly send the right leg back into a low flying crescent. So the right toes will tap down as you sweep your arms, the chest lowers. Your gaze is down. Pause here. Hug the arms in, draw the belly in. Slowly begin to open up to warrior two. Spiral the right heel down, reach your arms overhead. Take those arms out to a T as you gaze over the front foot. Now, because we'll be taking a full circle around, sometimes our lefts and our rights get a little confused, and that's okay. So if you end up differently, don't worry, you can always reset or take it as a universal opportunity to do something different. Let's take reverse warrior. Top arm goes overhead, bottom arm slides down the back leg. We hug the belly in, and then look down at that back arm. Right here, keep your upper body exactly as it is. Straighten out your front leg. Pivot the left toe so they're in line with the right. And then pivot the right toes now so they're pointing the back of the mat and slide that right hand down. We are in triangle pose. Right? So that pivot was nice and slow. We are going to speed it up here in a moment. But I want you to remember that the torso stays as the feet move, and then the torso can adjust to find a little more depth. Reverse triangle. Send that right arm up and over. Keep both legs nice and straight. Hug the belly in. We come into airplane pose. Slowly bend the front knee. Reach both arms back as you pivot onto the back foot. Then shift your weight forward into that front leg. Fly the arms back. Float the back leg, the left leg up. Breathe. So in these shorter classes too, we get right into balancing, right into that strength of the body. You can always have a soft bend into this standing leg if that feels more comfortable. Transitioning this left foot, the lifted leg behind the front, the right. For crisscross extended mountain, take the arms overhead. Stand up nice and tall. Bring your hands to heart center and slide the right ankle up to the left thigh, the front foot up to the back thigh. Bend the knee, standing leg knee, for figure four. Chest can come forward, tail can come back. If you prefer, you can stay upright without bending that standing leg. Find a steady gaze, press down through the left big toe. Now, big move here. This right leg is going to transition into half moon. So as you come up to stand, take the right leg out to the side and behind you. As you do this, keep a proud torso. We don't have to drop to the ground immediately. Find the extended leg first behind you. Keep the foot flexed. As you do that, roll your right shoulder. Then maybe start to lower your chest in line with your hips. then maybe you extend your arms. Otherwise, you can keep them at heart center. There's lots of variations for a half moon pose. We'll meet in a side angle, so slowly bend the standing leg. Lower the back foot to the ground. Left arm can be on the inside, the outside, or even elbow to thigh if you'd like. Roll right shoulder back, hug the belly in, press everything away. Come up through a star pose, 2 straight legs, pivot the toes so they're pointing in the same direction. Reach the arms overhead. Broaden across collarbone, reach out through opposite ends. Then rotate towards the original front of your mat. So turn those right toes forward, and we'll come into pyramid pose. Hands can come to the ground. You can take reverse prayer if you'd like. You can take your hands and wrap them around your front leg or reach them back. Lots of variations for pyramid. Just be sure that you're working more of a neutral pelvis. It's going to be different for everybody, but our idea is to spiral the right hip back and the left hip forward. And of course, engage the inner legs, engage the quadriceps, engage the belly. Let's step the back foot forward. Forward fold, top of the mat. We have made it one round, all the way around. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold on the exhale. Inhale, rise to stand. Extended mountain pose. We are at the beginning. As you exhale, left knee floats up for one-legged mountain. So this 360 that we've done was a full standing version, right? We didn't integrate a vinyasa transition. We stayed on our feet the whole time, upright. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more in, one more out. Let's slowly release the arms by our sides. As you send the left leg back for a low flying crescent, bend that front knee to counter that weight as the foot shoots back. Then keep the chest low. Use the abdominal support as you fly the arms even higher up towards the skies. Pour all your weight into your front leg. Open yourself up to warrior 2. Back heel spirals down. Both arms open out. Palms are down. Gaze over the front arm. This first round is nice and slow, and then we're going to flow it out so you can feel that kind of strand of a pearl where we connect one posture to the next. Pause in your warrior 2. We'll take a reverse warrior. Top arm goes overhead, front arm goes overhead, back arm slides down. This is that one little tricky moment. Upper body stays. Start to straighten the front leg, pivot the front toes first. So now if we would fold forward, we're in a wide-legged forward fold. We're not going there. Then take the back toes and pivot them towards the back of your mat. You are now going to slide that front arm into triangle pose. We pause in our triangle here. Keep the legs straight, reverse triangle. Let the hips adjust as the front arm goes overhead. Reach and lengthen. Very slowly, we lift off the back heel to pivot forward towards the back edge of our mat into airplane pose. Shift all your weight into your front leg. Fly the arms back, float the back leg up. Think a little bit cobra or even up dog with the chest here, but also a buttoning of the lower ribs so that front body is still contained. Release the lifted leg behind the front. So your right leg behind your left. As you reach your arms overhead, we're in extended crisscross pose. Slide your hands to heart center to prayer. As you slide your left leg, your front leg up the right into figure 4. Hook the ankle to the thigh. Send your pelvis back and your chest forward. Deep seat. So for me, the more opposition I have through the upper body and the lower body, the easier it is to create balance through that stabilizing right leg. But if you prefer to stay upright, you are more than welcome to. Slow transition into our half moon. Start to lift the chest up. Take the left leg out to the side. And extend it behind you. As you extend it, let your hips rotate, but keep your chest lifted. Once that leg is extended, then maybe you start to roll the left shoulder back over the right. Maybe you start to lower the chest in line with the hips. Maybe you extend those arms. A different pathway than immediately bringing your hand to the ground. Our release is side angle. Front knee starts to bend slowly. Gently lower the back foot to the ground. Adjust where you'd like your hand, whether it's inside, outside, or on top. And broaden across your chest. Smile the heart. Pause here. We rise up to star. Reach the arms overhead. Pivot the toes. Strong, straight legs, strong, straight arms. Pivot to the front of the mat. Pyramid pose. Let the arms come down to the ground and fold. Or maybe bring your hands to your heart or hands behind you. Find any arm variation. Feel that nice stretch along the outer leg of the front. Breathe slowly, breathe fully. I must say I'm super grateful for the sun right now because it's about 45 degrees out here and the sun feels glorious. So I just had to mention that's why I'm wearing long sleeves and socks today. Let's step the back foot forward, come into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. All right, we're going to flow it out. So remember, if it feels too fast, you can slow it down. You can always repeat the video. It will get easier if it feels too fast. And if it doesn't feel challenging enough, then that's where you integrate those options that will make it exactly what you need it to be. Here we go. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee floats up. Exhale, low flying crescent. Right leg shoots back. Inhale, warrior two. Open up. Hold on your exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle pose to the back. Pivot the feet first, then adjust the upper body. Inhale, reverse triangle. Take that right arm up and over. Exhale, airplane pose towards the back of your mat. Take some flight. Inhale, crisscross, extended mountain pose. Left foot behind right. Exhale, figure four. Slide the right leg up and take a seat. Inhale, half moon pose. Right leg shoots back. Exhale, side angle. Bend the front knee slightly lower. Inhale, star, rise up. Exhale, pyramid to the front, fold. Step the back foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift right into it. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee floats up. Exhale, low flying crescent. Shoot it back. Inhale, warrior two. Open up. Exhale, pause. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle to the back. Pivot your feet, then adjust your upper body. Inhale, reverse triangle. Toss the air overhead. Exhale, airplane. Take some flight. Inhale, crisscross mountain pose. Right foot behind the left. Exhale, figure four. Slide the leg up as you sit low. Inhale, half moon. Send the left leg back. Exhale, side angle. Deep bend into the front knee. Inhale, star. Exhale, pyramid to the front. Pivot the feet. Step it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. One more time through. Exhale, hands to heart center. Little faster. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, low flying crescent. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hold. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle to the back. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, airplane pose. Inhale, crisscross mountain. Exhale, standing figure four. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, star. Exhale, pyramid to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, step forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee up. Exhale, low flying crescent. Inhale, warrior two. Pause on the exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle to the back. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, airplane to the back. Inhale, crisscross mountain pose, right foot behind left. Exhale, standing figure four, find some depth. Inhale, half moon, open up. Exhale, side angle, bend the front leg. Inhale, star. Exhale, pyramid to the front. Inhale, halfway lift, right foot steps forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Close the eyes. Like we started, deep breath in through the nose. This time, deep breath out of the mouth. Again, inhale. Open mouth, exhale. One more in. And out. Come back to a nice, easy breath. Feel your feet on the ground. Notice your body now. How does it feel a little bit different than when you first stepped on your mat? Those little changes is why daily practice is so important, even if it's just for a few minutes or an hour. But those little changes are what we want to make those big changes that we need. Bring your thumbs to your third eye, bowing in gratitude for your body, for this practice. I wish you well, friends, and until next time.